All right, welcome in. We're live. This is episode 1 of Diamond Drew. I'm always a gem, but this is our series on baseball. Just whenever I play a baseball game, I'm going to dump it in this category, and I'm going to try not to inundate you with that. But I'm excited baseball's coming back, and yeah. I've been playing this game for a few years. We'll talk about it. I was playing this game obsessively long before I started playing other games. Like, I started playing MLB The Show in like 2021 and have played it pretty much every year since. I'm picking it up now today for the first time in months and months. So I'm excited to play it today and excited to share it with you. So we are picking up, this is game like 100 in my
Bichette needs just one.
In my season. I'm doing quite well with the Tigers this season. I just lost my best player, by far my best player for the rest of the season. So that sucks. That's kind of why I dropped off playing this. I was like going. Played like 100 games of an 162 game season, and then lost my best player to an injury and couldn't like undo it. Like it was just a freak like game thing that happened. And I couldn't like go back and restart an earlier state where he was not injured and just have that not happen in the next try. So I was really bummed out. But we're managing without him. I think we're still really good without him. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
One more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
This guy Flaherty is back with the Tigers this year.
Just missed.
Yeah, and making
so
it
we're
to
100 games into
homers
the
would be
actual
quite the
season in
career
this
accomplishment for him.
iteration
Out of the
of
more than 20,000 players
an
to take
MLB
it
The
back
Show
in the majors,
season.
less than 5% have
But
ever
we're
hit
playing in
100
the spring
dingers.
training thing because it's what the actual Tigers are doing right now.
Line drive.
Actual
Green
baseball
makes the
teams.
catch, and there's one gone. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that one in the air center field. Meadows under it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Will Wagner.
Come on, Jack. Oh.
Now a bullet to second base,
I'm
but
debating
he's
whether
got
or
it to
not
end the inning.
so this is MLB
Nothing doing for the
25.
Blue Jays. We'll go to the
MLB 26 comes
and
out
welcome back to the
in
ballpark.
like a
We
week.
head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman.
It's going to be, these games are like,
drilled out towards left center field. Santander.
these games are like
sizes this one up.
essentially the same
And
with
there's one
tweaks.
down.
Like MLB 24, I don't feel like versus 25. Like there's no,
Here's Riley Green.
like if it was a blind test, you might not even know which one you're playing. And we'll see. 26 has some kind of new mode. Dude,
And there's a foul ball. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No score here in the second.
That's a base
Swing and
hit.
a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep
Currently the
dreaming
Tigers'
about as
best
a
hitter right
so
there.
no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Got my Tiger hat on. Coked out Tiger hat.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now here is Parker Meadows. Homered last night Added another hit as well.
Don't even. I always just do better
It's
overall and at bat when I
leads
don't
off
swing at the
first with
first
one
pitch,
away.
except in the rarest of circumstances.
Ball one.
In the dirt.
I also, in several years of playing this game, have never once caught a person stealing base, and have never really stolen a base. So if I could get that part of my game going, that just could be a really nice
feeling as a hitter
little
that
bump
the
to my
pitcher's
skills.
afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Even for playing for a few years, I'm not that good. Like, you can move this around to track where the ball's going, but I like never even go that far. I just try to hit something in you know,
Man at first, one away.
in the zone already.
Sets him down on strikes.
Oh shit!
Was
I wasn't looking
nasty.
at the count.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner.
What's up, Adam? Really early. I'm good. I was just ranting about this game and how I'm picking it up for the first time in months. You know, feeling the excitement of baseball coming back, and thought I'd do a little day game on here, stream my game. Francis. The loser send off. Oh no. Disney Quest. I wish I could have gone to a thing like that. What was it like?
The gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Matt Vierling stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
One ball, one strike.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Adam. What happened? Well, glad to hear that you're, you know, glad to be here. Not glad to hear that you have
Two
that.
gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound.
Yeah, no, I know they used to have those, like, they had one in Chicago or something like that
First
for a
and
little
second.
bit. I don't know where else they had it.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Damn
On the
it.
ground to third.
Really shitty.
Tosses to first. That's the inning. Tigers strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score.
I'm a little rusty for sure in this game.
Welcome back
It's,
as we take a peek at the starting pitching.
I mean, I'm
so far
something
this
like
year.
77 and 20 something right now, so we're having an amazing season, but we did just lose
gets out of the way.
our best player, who's the best pitcher in
and
baseball
that
for
sends
the
a
rest of the
message
season.
not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
That one fouled off.
Arguably the best player in baseball. Maybe not arguably. That's Ohtani. He's definitely
The 1-1
he's
is fouled
arguably the best pitcher. I would say most people would consider him the best pitcher in baseball right now.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that
Disney
sequence
Quest was
right
a
there.
massive
4
5-story
pitches,
building.
all
Wow.
fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me
Was
think
that the one in
was the plan
Chicago?
before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Pull up the chat here.
Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Just missed.
1-0.
I tried to stream this once,
Top of the third, no.
like a long time ago, and I couldn't do it because I was playing, like I used to play the games through OBS, which builds in the latency and doesn't work for a game like this. Like if there's any latency, you're going to be missing pitches and stuff. So I changed that. Disney Quest Orlando. It's just like for a Disney fan, it sounds like it might have been kind of like forgettable in certain ways, but like it's so unique compared to the other things they have. I would love to see it. And I'm sure as a kid, I would not find it that forgettable.
Next offering is fouled back.
I bet they could do like a really
One
cool
down, base is empty.
virtual type experience with
And that
Disney
misses.
properties now.
And the count
Like
2-1.
2 balls,
if they
1
wanted,
strike.
like with some of the virtual reality tech that we have now. And shit.
And that's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Sinker.
That's in there. 0-1.
The only thing that would be kind of gross would be like sharing headsets that weren't sterilized.
That to right.
Get like some fucking pink eye and shit.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Nathan Lucas digs in now. That's out to center field. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball is outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a foul ball.
How would you compare it to
Makes
what
the
they
count
have at like
2-1.
Dave and Buster's, if you've ever been to one of those?
Ball 3.
Out towards right center field.
Get down.
Lucas on the move to the alley. And there's 1 down.
Astro Blaster. I didn't realize that asteroids is just the word steroids with an A on it. Should have picked a more exciting stadium, but I wanted to pick a spring training style
one
one
off the
since
mark.
that's what the
Ball
baseball
1.
teams are doing.
And that is out of play.
Gotcha.
Liner
Damn.
down at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder when one of those things comes screaming
Can't do it
towards
better
you.
than
Watch
that.
your lips.
This one high in the air to left center. Varsho moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no
Fourth and
errors.
fifth floors had
3
Ride the
innings complete,
Comics.
no score. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not
Knuckle
throwing a ton of
curve.
first
Just give him
pitch
the curve.
strikes.
Take
Usually
the,
doesn't work out for success,
pull the
but
floor out
you can
from
never
under him.
predict baseball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Perfect
He's been pitching
pitch.
well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Cyberspace Mountain. That's cool. I like that title. Damn.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ground ball right side.
Double
could
play.
be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Foul ball.
It would be
Bichette,
hilarious if that was
multi-time
President
All-Star,
Obama's new
27
job
years old,
after
and he was a
leaving office.
second-round pick back in 2016. Swings through that one for
I didn't
strike
realize
2.
Disney
Just
Quest
do that fastball by
existed
him,
that
elevated,
long ago,
and
or
if you're
that
not
short
looking
of a
up in
time
that
ago.
location, very difficult to catch up to,
Shit.
especially with that
That was the
velocity.
right pitch, but a bad throw. Let's give him a curveball.
2 down, nobody on. Swing
Boom.
and a miss. And he's down on strike.
Cha-ching.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still no score.
Oh shit, I'm gonna get copyrighted on this.
This one drilled right center field. That one.
Oh whoa, I thought the game was going on.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I would not even want to risk meeting him. I mean, I would meet him, I guess, like if there was some reason, but I certainly wouldn't want to voluntarily, like, I wouldn't seek it out.
Out to center. Bichette pulls that one down, and a quick out, number 1.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Torkelson at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Hurt ball.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt.
It's
in the
Papa
hitter's mind,
Dinger.
the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Jump
Get
throw.
there.
And
Oh.
very nicely done for the out. Now the
Yeah,
left
you're
fielder,
dealing with
Bradley
like
Green.
that's an
1 for
interesting.
1
I
with a
mean,
single
Disney
so
does
far.
food pretty well. Maybe back then their game wasn't as strong, but shit.
This one popped up.
Disney's
Bichette
food
makes the
though
grab,
can
and
be
that'll
hit or
end the
miss.
inning.
Like I mean,
Tigers are
there's
shut
not a
down
lot of
there.
like straight up
We go
bad
to the
stuff
top of
at
the
their
5th.
theme
Now
parks.
it's going to be Ernie Clement.
There's stuff that's more basic and like
Now
impressive than
this is
other
in the
and
air
less
down the
impressive
line.
than others,
Green on the run.
but not a lot that's just
Couldn't
like
get to it
gross.
before it dropped
Other than
foul.
Beverly. But I'd like to try Beverly.
And that's in for a strike.
Have you had Beverly, Adam?
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, one away. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1.
Well, that's the way to do it. That's the simple fix.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
What does it taste? How would you describe what it tastes like?
And that one hit to first. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Kirk stands in now and watches strike 1.
Hee-haw.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in
Yeah, I feel like that
he's gonna
must
have to
be it.
battle,
Like
hope he
bitter
gets a mistake.
soda is like not what people are usually looking for.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Wagner leads off first with 1 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Oh,
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Good battle here.
Let's try it
About to
again.
be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, right side of the infield.
shit.
Stays fair. Throws to second, and that keeps him from advancing past second.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 2 in this one. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes. No.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
He's got it, and that's the 3rd out.
Got out of a jam.
Welcome back. Let's check
So,
out
yeah,
what's
that's
been
my
happening
last
of
10
late.
games.
Really been playing well. Francis back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one.
It's been a bad day at the
Things are
plate.
happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Vierling in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one not close, and it's 1-2.
You got to get the guy's pitch count up too, which is like not what I've done.
Strike 3,
Damn it.
and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the
You got to
fastball
like,
right
that's
there. I
another
don't think he was
important
taking it,
reason
thinking
why
it might be a
swinging at
called
the first
ball or
pitch is
anything. I just
usually.
think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
I'm about to
Rogers
shut this. I'm
in the
about to
box
shut
now
these
as he
announcers
looks at
off.
ball 1. Second
Or
plate
at least the
appearance of the day for
commentary.
him.
I often play this in.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field.
Damn it! I knew I didn't get enough on it. I
Sometime
often play
there.
this
Makes the play, and it's-
with like a podcast on or something
and we're
because you
back.
don't need to
All
hear
set
these
for the
people.
start of the inning.
But,
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
I mean,
Cut
They
on and lifted in the air, Meadows. And it's caught for the out.
it adds to
Here's
the
Vladimir
presentation a little bit if
Guerrero
you're
Jr.
up for it, but I can do without it.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds.
1-1.
Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Anthony Santander will hit next.
I do need to slow down and savor some of my good plays in the replays now that
these hitters
since
have
we're
been
streaming.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been
Oh,
able to
somebody got
commit
their
to
head
one
taken off over
velocity
there.
and stay there.
That's a ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
I didn't understand the latency issue, like
With
when I tried to play this
and that ran back over the inner
on
so another good
my
inning
former
for him on the
setup.
mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Wenzel Perez. That's too low, and that's ball 1.
So I try to, like, as far as getting the pitchers count up, like, I like to get at least 10 pitches at a minimum out of an inning. Like, so if you can get a guy, if you do less than that, you're in real trouble, because, like, then he stays fresh late into the game, and, you know, it usually means if you're getting quick innings after inning, like, you're usually sucking anyway. So it's a bad mix.
And that one popped in the air, left field.
But this guy hasn't given me
He's
much to
got
hit
it.
today.
1 away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Colt Keith getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field.
Damn.
Lucas
A lot of other
makes the
hitters
play.
would have
2
taken
down.
that out of the park.
Here is Gleyber Torres. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
I'm not
Moving in the Blue Jays
necessarily having
bullpen,
terrible
Jimmy
at-bats,
Garcia
like,
getting ready to go.
there's been
Burr
times where
getting
I
cranked
just-
up as well. Next
Ball.
off is down low.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the
He just
front.
hasn't given me a
There's a
lot of
strike.
good. Like, that's a terrible pitch. Like, that wouldn't have, like, done anything for me. Nor would.
Line drive.
Okay, that's a hit.
And a base hit.
2-out
And that
hit.
keeps the inning going. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on
guy
the
looks like a
mound.
real
Bodie
caveman.
Francis gives way. Only Eric Swanson gets handed the rock out of the pen. He pitched
All right, we got a new
yesterday, and
pitcher.
we'll see him once again. Now a screamer into the outfield. Varsho pulls it down.
It was
That
too
is the inning.
seductive. You usually can't get, if it's that far off the center, like, you usually can't get under it enough to get it, like, and that, like, you know, causes a pop-up a lot of the time.
And now the shortstop, Bulbish.
Oh shit, we need to get somebody warming up in here. Top of the 7th.
Jet. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Damn
and
it.
that will fall. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was was ready to hit right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Long run,
that guy Meadows is really fast. Otherwise, I was screwed on that.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. And there's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
So this is not a situation like I put those guys warming up in the bullpen too late, because right now you have my pitcher in the yellow zone of energy.
Hitting is all about
as you can see above the pitch selection thing there. And that's not what you want, the situation where, although he's pitching really well.
He notches strikeout number 150 this season. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swing and
Fuck.
Popped in the air. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like...
All right, they're ready. So we've got Dalton Varsho at the plate, who's got more... Oh, that's an interesting split. You can see their power stats. So you got to decide whether you're going to put in your left-hander or your right-hander, because it matters. Hitters are better and worse versus like one-handed pitcher or the other. So this guy that's out at the plate is good at... I think we need to put a right-hander in there, because even though he's got more right-handed power and could really burn us that way, he has less contact against right-handers. So, you know, if he gets us, if he's got good contact versus left-handers, if he gets a hit off of a left-hander, then he puts a run in. So it's a high stakes selection actually here. We need to put the right-hander in, which is Lang.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change.
Those are actually really good graphics. That looks a lot like him.
And the line not closed on him yet, as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Pitching for the Tigers, number 55.
And now Dalton Varsho swings through that one. 0-1. Go ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Damn,
yeah, that's what
that was a bad pitch.
Hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 2-1.
The risk is that even if like bringing a new pitcher into the game to replace a tired pitcher who's been playing really well is not always a slam dunk.
Down and away.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Andres Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing.
Boom.
That's a strikeout.
That was huge.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Torkelson.
Let's get another guy going in the bullpen. Might as well. We got Actually, no.
The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one.
Ball. Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
In the dirt. And that's ball two.
Spencer Torkelson is the Tigers' #1 overall draft pick, who is kind of good, but not maybe as good as they hoped.
Another breaking ball.
He's got power, but he doesn't hit. He doesn't hit consistently enough.
He's having a hard time catching up.
Goes down looking.
Strikes out a lot.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager.
Yeah, I like baseball. I never played as a kid, but I always enjoyed following it. We used to play backyard baseball. My brother played in high school.
As a pitching coach, when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Next to hit, Riley Green. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Garcia, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a ball hammered. Left
Get out.
Field, ranging back. Out of here.
Boom.
So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
1 out, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. Down and away for ball one.
1 ball, no
It was a good take. I agree with you, fan.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
ball.
Another good take. You've gotta of course, like, not only
In the air out towards right center. Lucas sizing this
so like
one up.
you can't just swing, of
Makes
course,
the
when it's
catch
in
and
the
a goal.
strike zone. Because if
Detroit
it's too
draws
high or
first
too
blood
low,
of the
you're gonna get
solo
a
shot.
pop up or a
It's now
ground ball or
1-0. You're watching Major League
not enough
Baseball
contact.
on the show.
That was a big home run.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Looking to get the tying run on base. On a line.
Fuck.
No one can get there. It falls in.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
So you liked hitting.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s,
Baseball is such a weird game because there's like so much downtime, I guess, like where you're just on defense, you're just standing there, and on offense when you're, you know, not hitting. A lot of downtime.
Ball to strike. And that one fouled off. On the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through.
That was huge.
Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play.
It's their best hitter, too.
Jam, and they end the inning.
I wasn't even paying attention. It's good sometimes when you don't pay attention that they, you know, their best hitter is up because you don't get nervous and pitch scared.
Brian Burr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep.
It can be like if you're not like locked into the action, you know, and into the pitcher's duel, the low-scoring games, like it can be really boring. It also makes a big difference. Like pitchers' duels to me are a lot less interesting in person than they are on TV because unless you're in a perfect seat in person, you can't like appreciate as well like the different pitches that are being thrown. I mean, I guess you can watch the video board, but they don't always show like every pitch the way they do on the broadcast. And that's like, you know, it's like an art when it's 2 expert pitchers throwing a great game. You know, and you got to appreciate the little different pitches they're throwing instead of just sitting up somewhere in the bleachers and seeing like every pitch that looks kind of the same. But for big hitting, for games where they score normal runs, I don't mind sitting in the bleachers.
Swing and a ground ball.
Oh.
Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Wenzel Perez. And that clips the inside corner. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tommy Nance up and loosening in the pen. Sandlin also getting ready. In the air,
Get
left
down.
field. Santander calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Colt.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Colt Keith, 0 for 3 in this one.
Need an insurance run.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hot shot
Damn.
to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
I got
So
fucked
they make
on
short
every
work of him
play
there.
in that.
Through 8
Like,
full,
like
it's the
each one of
Tigers
my
1 and the Jays
hits were
nothing.
pretty decent and got met with a really good defensive play.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Now, Anthony
I played
Santander.
a season with the Yankees a couple years ago where I had Santander on my team and just mashed with that guy. Let's not
Lang
jinx ourselves
back to
here.
work. Check swing, went around. Strike one.
Okay, so do we want to change our pitcher? Let's feel it out.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there. And so now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. First pitch, and he just misses. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a
He's getting tired on the left.
pass at.
He deserves
And a
this.
1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Hit to right, and that
That's
should
it.
do it.
Boom.
And that'll do it. The Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
That was a gritty win.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of
On
what
only
these pitchers
3
did on the mound
hits.
today.
Usually when you have a lopsided game like that where you see they have 7 hits, those are the number of hits where they got a man on base. To my 3 hits, usually you lose those games. This is where the music would be. Let's get ready to turn off the sound real quick when we go back to the screen. Still fine. Player of the game Riley Green, the home run hitter. Can't argue with that. But I mean, either pitcher could have been the player of the game too, because that Alex Lang really saved us there, gave us a few really good innings, and the starter was great. So, yeah, good game. All right, now we have to, too much, it's just constant, like, copyright music here. We've got another game against Toronto. All right, well, whatever. We're playing Toronto again. Okay. We're 78-28. That's an obscenely good record. Hitting is decent. Pitching is great. some cool stadiums. They have like classic ones. They have made up ones like this. They have real ones. This stadium's crazy. It's like a box. And there's some weird, like the corners in the back. The diamond doesn't cover nearly as much of the field. Like in the back, there's huge areas where you can hit it. Like you can't hit a home run because it's so deep back there in this weird corner. And yeah, just it's unlike any other. It's pretty nuts. All right, we got to pick something. Maybe we'll just play at our stadium. Set our lineup here. That's their energy is important. You got to give them days off. Or put them in the DH role where they can just hit and not play in the field. We'll get Wenzel back in there, notwithstanding. This guy, they keep trying to get me to put... Oh, shit. Who's the other shortstop? It's like kind of complicated because you've got to like, they only play certain positions. So when you move them around, you have to replace them with people who play that position. They play like, usually if they play like more than one position, but you still have to make sure that you're matching people with the right position or else you're going to have like a really gaping hole in your lineup. And this guy, I don't love him at DH. Let's see a second. Damn it. See, like he's not a... I wanted to swap these two, but they're not... They don't play... This guy only plays first and third base, not second. I guess let's give Spencer the DH spot. And then you've got to arrange them according to like who you want. Your first guy to be somebody who can get on base, and you want him to be fast usually because you want a fast guy to get you a quick run. And then these guys are your best hitters, 3 through 5. Second hitter, all these hitters should be pretty good in a good lineup. Maybe we give... Oh, he's bad against right-handers. It's tough when you don't have a replacement player and you got guys getting tired. Like this guy, I need to give him a day off. And he's hot, too. Damn it. All right, I'm just going to roll with this. All right.
Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely.
We're not going to give up that.
Blue Jays
We're not giving up
Tigers.
the 100th home run to that guy.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod on the mound, Matt Manning. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's
It's an
going to
insane
attack hitters.
season.
Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And away we go this afternoon. Just missed. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
2-2, yeah.
In the air, center field. Perez moving under it. Puts it away.
Does he fucking play center field?
And there's one away.
Did I just fuck myself?
For the Blue Jays.
I mean, he's fast.
And so far this year,
That makes me
this has
nervous.
not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball still 0-2. One
Take
down,
it up
base
and
is
in.
empty.
Up and in is
Two
maybe my
strikes.
favorite spot. Up and in fastball.
And they'll do it again.
Up and out.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
2 out, space is empty. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swung on, belted.
Shit.
That's back. And that
No!
one off the wall.
That's a fucking triple.
Guerrero around second, headed for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Torres fires over to first.
Whew.
And that is the inning. One left for Toronto. The Tigers coming up no score. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. And there's a foul ball. Perez hitting leadoff in today's game.
That building in the outfield.
Hitting over 325 in his last 10 games.
That's under construction. I'll be interested to see that in MLB 26, like, because it should be finished. It's finished now, or at least the exterior is.
Most productive players so far this year, Wenzel Perez.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
That one outside. And it's 2-2. One out, base is empty. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Onto the bullpen.
Boom.
Gone. See ya. He'll touch them all. Home run number 10 of the year. And they grab the lead.
Tater.
It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So one out, nobody on. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter, with just one hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far.
That was rough.
That one for strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This guy is a good player, former Yankee, who played his first year with the Tigers last year and came back for one more, which is good news.
Pulls that one foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
He goes down looking. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back at Comerica Park, Bo Bichette up to the dish. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left. And quickly one away in the second.
That is it. The designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball one. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight.
I'm gonna have to look and see this season if those seats are really green like that.
Up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
2 outs. In the air, left side. Green settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
The shark? That was I think that's a dolphin. I don't think that was ever a shark, that mural on the sign.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. That one lifted to left. Santander.
That was a good pitch to hit.
Out number 1 on the grab.
I don't regret swinging at it, but I was just a split second too late.
Spencer Torkelson. Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. On the ground. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And they get Torkelson for the out.
Batting 7th, first baseman Cole.
So up next, Colt Keith. Still hitless in the series. Outside.
That's just out.
Way high. Next offering is in for a strike.
It would be cool if I could get to, like, I used to when I was streaming, like for a little while I was piping in audio from like
Two down, nobody on.
random like lo-fi, like not copyrighted or supposedly not copyrighted, like lo-fi beats and cool little things. Like it got distracting in like some of the games I was playing, but and then the copyright shit wasn't always not copyrighted. But
3-2 on the way.
But it would be cool to do that again for a game like this. Turn the fucking like chatter off and turn that on.
Let's check out some
I'll be the only chatter
so far this year. Manning back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Check swing, called strike. Fastball for a strike.
See if we can get him to bite on the curveball. Ooh,
Downstairs.
that was a good
Really
pitch.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains 1-0.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, right, bud? I'm nervous. I was supposed to. I had a ticket to go see the movie The Bride last night with Jesse Buckley. Looks like another Frankenstein type story. And I forgot to go. And AMC is kind of strict, like with their pass program, in terms of if you miss too many without scanning in, if you have tickets, you don't cancel them, and then you don't scan in, they will ping you about it and warn you about it. And I've already gotten one warning, and I followed up and had a not so nice exchange with them about it, because I was like, what the hell, guys? Like, I always do this, and I forgot a couple times recently, and you're giving me shit like right away. Like, I was really pissed. And so I probably didn't make any friends. And I wonder now that I've missed 2 in like a few weeks, because I forgot to cancel, whether they're going to like terminate my program. Player cards. The Bride. Yeah, they can like, I'm just worried they're going to follow up and be like, I just hope they don't cancel me, because that would be really sad if they canceled me. Player cards? What do you mean? Like, there are cards, I think, for players. Yeah. There you go.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
This guy is better in real life than he is in the game for me. I usually don't play this guy.
On the ground right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Brian Serven up now for the Tigers.
Brian!
Fastball for a strike at 95.
That's the Detroit
Serven
Opera House
launched
there
a homer in his
above
most
center
recent
field.
game. Strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Come on, Detroit! You can do it!
Inside, almost got him.
Reinfield.
Get,
Swing and
oh,
popped in the air.
of course the weather is never like this
Can't get to
until
it. It's a foul ball.
like at the first games of the season. In
Outside,
Detroit are
and
usually
that is
pretty
ball 4.
uncomfortable.
That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
That was a really good
Breaking
at
ball,
bat.
That 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
If you can get that at bat out of your worst player,
Parrott
like
batting for
that's
the
good.
second time, and that's strike 1. Lined into right. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Serven leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And misses
Inside, ball 1.
inside. Hard hit,
No.
but right at him and left. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 1 and the Jays nothing.
They definitely expanded that. The Tigers upgraded their video board because
Back in the ballpark,
the stadium
in this
opened
series,
in
it has been
2000
lights
or
out on the
something,
mound as
around
we
then.
take a check of the numbers.
and the video board was not that big or luxurious for a while.
First pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Lucas, 30 years old now, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
They get 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop.
That's a beautiful result.
Vierling makes the play and a couple of quick outs. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And that one fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
He's
And it's a
mowing him
1-2-3
down.
inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0.
It feels a lot
And we're
different
back, ready to go
when
for the
you're
last half of the
batting.
inning.
You're
Now it's
a
the
team
right
that's
fielder,
getting mowed
Jerry
down
Carpenter.
versus a team that's being held to very few runs because of like just a really tough
And 0-1
pitcher,
to right fielder.
or like. But if you're getting contact on the ball, it's basically what I'm saying. It feels a lot different than if you're just getting struck out.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop to his knee.
And you can't do much about
Nicely
that.
done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond.
Spring break, man. That's really exciting. Yeah. The weather
Here's Gleyber
became
Torres.
spring like
He
overnight
was a strikeout
around
victim
here.
his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off
Bad.
of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying
Impatient.
closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Green at the plate.
Bad
with
swing.
2 away, swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on.
Do you have
We're
any
here at the bottom of the fourth.
specific
From a
plans?
pitcher's
You said you're going to a
perspective, that's
concert.
A beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball and out of that same tunnel.
Tosses to first. Inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays. Bo Bichette. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I need to get my car serviced.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Frustrating end to the at-bat.
Is
for the
that,
hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Take the whole day since the nearest dealership.
And
Oh, damn.
now here is Alejandro Kirk. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Blue Jays down a run. That one 95 to finish him off. Blue Jays go down in order.
Would that be
They still
a
trail
enjoyable
1-0.
trip for you?
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Varsho under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. Colt Keith now to play. Struck out swinging his first time. That catches the top part of the zone.
Yeah.
It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
It's nice to
Bases
just
empty,
do
one
a
away. Last
different
half
thing
of
like
inning,
that
number
every now
5.
and then. Just
And
a
now
change of
count
scenery.
is even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Yeah, so I was playing this game.
We got
This
2
was like
balls,
the only
1 strike.
gaming I was doing for several years was this game. I started playing it like probably before, but like
Base knock,
seriously,
center field.
consistently in
And
2021.
they have their first hit since the
And I've been
first
playing
inning.
every year
Hitting is
basically
really
since
easy
then.
for some guys. One thing
But
that
like
I
up
can see
until
already, his
I
bat
started
stays
streaming in
the
24,
zone
I
on
was
plane
like
for an
not doing
extended
any
period
other
of time.
gaming.
And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels
Ugh.
because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Varsho makes a nice running catch.
Daddy.
And here's the catcher, Brian Serven. Walked his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball one there.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that's outside. And the count is even, 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
We got a full count.
That misses the zone, and a full count now. And ball four to a board.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped into right field, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw.
Oh!
Tag, and he's in there. And they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen.
That's all you need in that situation. If the guy was any slower, though, you would have needed more.
First and second, 2 outs. And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling.
Get through.
It's through for a hit.
Fuck, he's too slow. Oh, he could have made that. Damn it. I didn't bring him home because the guy was a 33 speed and I didn't want to get burned. But I could have gotten another run. Time for a grand slam.
Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Carpenter
could have been on that pitch.
He's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations.
I mean, I got one run. That was big. But, like,
this game wide open.
I would love to get more out of this.
The runner at third, Perez over at second. Vierling on at first with 2 down.
Oh, bad swing.
Strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
It's a bad at bat. Oh man.
It's a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Manning back to work. Left field. Green settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Tigers trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Rocketed out towards right center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job to take.
Oh man, this is tempting to bring in the left-hander against this guy to just. But this guy's been pitching so well.
That inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
Brings it in, and that's the third out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Tigers 2 and the Jays nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Nance.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Good take by Torres. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swings here and blasts one left field.
Gone.
And they add a run. It's 3-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Of course, they have music when you turn the music on.
Typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there, he made him pay.
I haven't really, even in the 3 home runs I've hit so far today, I haven't really gotten a hold of one. The short ones.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it's fouled away.
Got a hold of that. It's not straight.
And that's downstairs and outside. Action in the pen down there. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Sandlin also throwing. Pitch misses there. And the count's even at 2. Right side, Jimenez. The throw to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Spencer Torkelson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Comes up empty. That's
that
strike
slurve
2.
is hard.
1 ball.
1 out. Base is empty and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Right side. Lucas makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, Cole.
And now the first baseman, Colt Keith.
Yeah, the ads are everywhere. Of course, Comerica Park replaced Tiger Stadium, which, you know, shows the
trip. This one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
It's a little too early.
Miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it.
Just shows the corporateness of things. And now they have ads on the jerseys, which is the real, like, feels like a real impurity. The only major sports league that does not have them now is the NFL. And it's too bad. Like, you know, because now they sell the jerseys, like the jerseys you buy for like $200 or whatever, like $100 or $200 at least.
It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Have ads on them, you know, like it's gross.
Welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Damn.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Matt Manning won't go any further. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the Tigers. Number 48.
Digging in, Anthony Santander. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Fuck.
Line drive, base hit. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game. Bo Bichette digs in now. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Santander gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Nope.
Next offering upstairs. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. The tying run at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Tying run at the plate.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Inside,
Damn.
just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Alejandro Kirk next up. For the Blue Jays.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. And he takes a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side.
I was lucky to get that strikeout because I was not sharp on that pitching
it's now
sequence.
a 3-1 ball game. You're watching. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Nick Sandlin.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA.
That's out.
So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
McKinstry, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is outside.
The pitchers, of course, all have their own like delivery and speeds and stuff. Some of them have a really weird like sidearm delivery that's hard to hit.
Ground ball right side.
Some of them just blow it by you.
Jimenez throw to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, catcher Brian Servin.
Brian Servin will hit next.
This guy deserves a home run or something for his effort today. That wasn't
in the
it.
air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho right there to make the grab. That's out number 2. Wenzel Perez getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Sandlin, 28 years old.
Sandlin
made a trade for him last season. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the
Little
ones you
cookie.
dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That's a home run for a lot of hitters in the lineup, but not him.
A big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
The count.
Perez stands at second with 2 gone. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This to third. Barker. Over to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Tigers. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Nice cushy 16-game lead in the division.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Varsho lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Change up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Perez on his way over, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That clips a corner. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Swanson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a pop-up. Bichette makes the catch for the out.
I feel like the ads on the jerseys, like the Meyer patch, you know, it's just like the start of what it will ultimately be, like NASCAR style jerseys.
Strike one.
Just ads more than anything else.
Jimmy Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Eventually.
And it's even up.
There needs to be something sacred.
But
it also is a business, so that is what it is, you know. I do think there's still some value to that.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's.
I'm glad the NFL hasn't done it yet.
He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Green stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball one. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Oh, he doesn't get the ball. And that's ball 2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Detroit, we go to the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. On the inside corner for a strike.
O2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Maybe a stream tonight.
In the air, out towards left center. Green makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
I didn't realize it was the 9th inning. Holy shit.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. There's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy.
Detroit wins again. He just had, has to just bring that sign home. You know, kind of sad if he doesn't, if they don't actually win. How long have we been on? I think I'm gonna do one more game, maybe. Matt Manning with the 9 strikeouts. Brant Herter with a huge portion of the game. A lot of lefties in their lineup, so he came up big. That fucking prison last night in whatchamacallit. Are we in Arizona? No, we're in Detroit still. We want a good-looking uniform game. The old Road 1927 with the crazy-eyed tiger. I like that one. So this is now I'm like dealing with because I lost that one guy who was like my best pitcher. I'm dealing with my like the bottom of my rotation, which is what's rolling out here today against who I thought was their best pitcher, but apparently not. Anyway, yeah, I got to do a little bit of a platoon situation with our pitching here this game. We don't have other pitchers fully available. And they're throwing out a right-hander, so we got to adjust our lineup accordingly. Matt Vierling, the most you're going to do is DH today. So that's good for you. Glenn Seal. Play Wensil at shortstop today. Guess we'll try Ibanez. Buddy.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Detroit Tigers.
Bud.
All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Andrew Chafin.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Geraldo Perdomo.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Josh Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This guy only has 3
Foul
pitches.
ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner of that slider.
That's strike 3.
Nice little pirouette he did there.
So we take a break. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Wenzel Perez. That catches the corner. Perez measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop.
I think this is a pretty difficult move coming in. You got to have soft feet, soft hands, make those routine plays, and shortstops make it look so easy.
Oh.
We'll see what he does out there in this one.
And down on strikes he goes.
I changed the umpire. You can have the umpire make mistakes like a real umpire, but I got so sick of that shit. Like I was just, especially because you can see right there, like whether it was a ball or a strike. I just had it go strictly computer. You know, so it's like 100% correct.
Matt Vierling. Swinging a foul out of play.
We just got the tiniest little bad break there.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases
All right,
empty.
we need to not let this go off the rails versus
now
this
for the
guy.
Tigers. Up and in, 1-0. They say it went.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in after a long run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a foul straight back. Suarez went deep in his most recent game. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. This is Corbin Carroll. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
And he lays down a bunt. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Perez makes the catch, and that'll do it.
I always mix up the jerseys and stadiums.
Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2.
It definitely
first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
has nuance.
That's towards
Hitting can be really hard.
McCarthy trying to get there. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready.
It's
to
fun when you get,
One of the things amazing
games where you're scoring a ton of runs.
Players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals.
I mean, these games I've played today are fun, but the low-scoring ones are just, it's just different than when you uncork the bottle and you're just hitting run after run and home run after home run.
Gleyber Torres now at the plate.
I think this guy's a good pitcher, though, too. He seems like it, so.
In the air,
They just have to hope we can get a hold of a couple.
That lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That smash towards center.
It's as good as I could have hit that.
And that is that. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Got one out to right. Corrals it. 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Gabriel Moreno, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Green makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Garrett Hampson.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
2 outs. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carpenter puts it away, and that is that. Straight retired here to start the game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
All right, we need to get this guy
back to work.
Working harder.
Up and in.
15 pitches at this point is not enough. Got to tire him out.
And he swings over the top there.
Can't swing at shit like that.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Stays alive. And the righty deals. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3-2.
This one in the air, center field.
You have to swing at 3 and 2.
And there's 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher.
And now Jake Rogers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. And that's in the
1-2.
dirt. Ground ball left side. Toss to Naylor, and that is out number 2.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that is out of play. That one missing inside.
2-1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt. And now 3-2.
Full count.
Oh,
Connect on the curveball, struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers. And we're still knotted at 0.
this guy and his stupid goggles.
And we're
Fuck
back.
you and your
John
goggles.
Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jake McCarthy. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. McCarthy, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. This one in the air. Torkelson puts it away for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Perdomo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering
1
upstairs.
ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off left side. That one fouled off.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Perdomo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one outside, and a count now even up.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fouled off
Fuck.
again, and it remains 3-2. And
Boom.
down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Suarez stands in now and watches strike 1. Out towards right
Fuck.
center. That's well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That saved the
Go ahead,
run,
run
though.
on base. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that's outside.
1-1.
That just misses, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. And that's fouled off. Swings and
Whoa.
misses, struck him out.
That was big getting out of that inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Wenzel Perez.
I've like tried to find this jersey to buy, like this.
Out towards right center field. McCarthy on the move.
Oh,
Puts it away for the out.
this Tiger jersey, and it's like really hard to
Almost a
find.
loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Lifted in the air, left
Get
field.
the fuck
Pretty well
out.
struck. Smith gets under it.
Damn it.
And there are 2 down. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Pavin Smith. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the base.
There's a swing and a drive. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Randall Grichuk. Now, and here comes.
Pitching for the Tigers. Number 38. Alex. Shaw.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
This guy doesn't even have a regular fastball.
Inside.
We're slumming it with
And
our
now 2-0.
pitchers today. For this game.
Right
Because
there
again,
for a
we
strike.
lost the best player,
All
best
tied
pitcher
up
in the
for
game
top of the 5th.
for the season.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out looking. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still no score.
I don't even have a hit yet.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch misses.
Well, these
First thing I
Tigers
do when I
really happy
am in
with the
situations
at-bats
like
they've been
this
having
is
so far.
start
We're in the
just
back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt.
trying to be much
It's also been a
stricter about
disappointing
not
performance at the plate
swinging
to
on
this
the first
point.
pitch.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Popped up.
Yeah, I wish I was visiting Tokyo
Hampson.
too.
And
There
it's
is
caught.
another stadium that looks Japanese, and I think is the definitely Japanese one. I think this is Japan too.
Green, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0. That's a ball.
One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
2-2.
And there's a ball.
3 balls.
The
2
Tigers
strikes.
yet to pick up a hit here. Up the middle. Dives, but it
All right, we're not giving this guy a no-hitter.
Throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot.
I
to
definitely
handle.
see the
Hit it on
Japanese
screws,
script.
and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Gleyber Torres up
Boom.
to the plate.
Goodbye.
Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they lead it. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty
I will
dangerous
at
at
him.
the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Now here is Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit.
The catcher, number 34.
One gone, runner at first. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Making this guy pitch, which is good. Getting him tired. The sooner we can chase him out of the game, the better.
Chases that one out of the zone. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last.
Oh, yeah.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Ah,
Still able to fire over. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's
I did.
safe.
Slow it.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they
That's
could
cool.
get to hitting. All it takes is just a
What are you
little
getting at,
lapse in
BK?
concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Perez
1 ball,
in the
no
box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Movement in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Shelby
I should probably
Miller, the better.
get some movement in my bullpen.
And right-hander appears to be loosening up. Puck getting loose as well. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One strike.
Oh, you can do half fries, half onion rings? I didn't know that.
Nice grab.
Oh,
Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip.
that was nasty. That's what he's saying.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared.
Not only are these pitchers that I'm using like the lowest rated on my team, but they're also like the least endurance. Like, so that guy only lasted like 4 innings before he started getting tired. And it's weird because the threshold for yellow, energy levels, getting tired energy levels is different for each pitcher. So like some guy can stay in the green and go all the way down further while staying green. And other pitchers like him, like, will go down a little bit and then turn to yellow. I don't get what's going on. What's this? National Chicken Wing Day. It's a good day. Are there any good? There's probably some good chicken wing deals on that day.
So far. Cobb back to work. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. Hampson working through some struggles lately. And now 2-0.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
The 2-1.
I don't know if I've ever had like a proper Wingstop order. Well, see, this is why it's good you're going to be a driver soon.
Hard hit right side. Torres over to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. There's the strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not with too big a lead.
You're always
You can get right back
negotiating,
in this ballgame if you're not
Adam.
careful.
That's why I look forward to you having more freedom there, so you can you don't have to negotiate all of these like little things. Just be a man who gets chicken wings when he wants chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like you
And
do
that's
pretty
down
well
and away.
nonetheless.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Up the middle. Torres fires over to first.
98 speed, that guy. Do not want him on base.
Geraldo Perdomo digs in now.
Especially with
1-2.
my lack of ability to stop anyone from stealing.
The shortstop takes the ball.
It's because you had a verbal agreement. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell you do not like when perceived arrangements, or not perceived, but you know, objective arrangements you had fall through. I get it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two about 2 strike.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Meadows hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Designated hitter, Matt
Swing and a ball line to center.
I mean, that sucks on one pitch, but I don't feel bad about that swing.
Kerry Carpenter now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First
One ball,
offering
no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. Not in
Yes,
time.
I felt bad. I don't know. I didn't know about going for 3, but
Any vibration in your hands whatsoever, such a good feeling. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No
Gramps,
doubt he
where's
squared that
Gramps?
baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
I wish I never had a grandpa that I got to meet, and that's a sad thing for me.
Will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Sounds like Grandpa's not going to miss $100. I mean, we all miss it, but like,
So they bring on the veteran, Shelby Miller. He last pitched 2 days ago. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Squirts away a little
No
bit.
ball, 1 strike.
Nice job behind the plate there. Oh, 1 now. Little chopper rolls foul. Upstairs.
This is a situation
1
where
and 2.
the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms
Is this
extended.
mom's
What you
dad
have
or
to be
dad's
careful of
dad?
Is that pitch that's up, that's in on your...
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Riley Green. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. That's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Josh Naylor.
oh, nice. So you have a car ready to go.
That's down and in.
1 and
Yeah,
0.
maybe we go to the bullpen here. Actually, he's been pitching well, so let's give him a minute.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location. But those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
It would be one of the Disney ones just because I want to
That pitch in for a strike.
experience the
0-1.
Disney cruise thing as much as I
Bases
want to
empty, 1 away.
experience
Here are the
a
top
cruise
half of inning number
generally.
7. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Carpenter in position. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2.
The right fielder on the 7th.
Oh man, I
And
don't
here
even know. I'll
is
take what I
Corbin
can get.
Carroll.
Are there any of, like, there's what, 4 or 5 of them?
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
We had a Ford Windstar was the first minivan my parents had.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, A.J. Puck.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
8 chips?
Toss to
Can you
Naylor,
name them?
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball.
Yeah, I
in
don't
the
feel
air, maybe
terrible
drive
about
it
that
into the
swing.
gap.
And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows.
AJ Puke.
Liner
Damn.
saved at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Joe Mantiply, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Thompson, the right-hander, also getting loose.
What order are they from oldest to newest? Do you know that?
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they lead at 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and here is Pavin Smith.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Meadows hauls it in, and there's one away. So now the DH spot, Randall Grichuk.
Designated hitter, Randall Griffin.
To the
Oh!
And that's a fair ball.
Magic Wonder Dream Fantasy Wish Disney. Oh, Adventure is the newest?
Man at first,
Is Adventure
Gabriel Moreno
officially sailing?
stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I thought-
There's the strike.
I can't keep up
Grichuk
because I feel
stays
like
at
I've
first with 1 out.
like since I've been
And
watching
pitching for a strike, and
Disney
it's 0-2.
social media, like I've seen more than one like
Inside.
ship inauguration.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory.
I feel like I remember people talking about the Wish and
Torkelson
Treasure. Oh
snags
shit!
it. 2 down.
And how those were new.
Here's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. And first offering is fouled off.
Cobb is a pretty legendary name for a Tiger player. People forget now, but it's like,
Here's a run scoring opportunity.
you know,
Definitely
one of the
gotta push
best
something across because
top
it's
10
not gonna get
players
any
ever
easier to get
easily.
to the ninth. You got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Throw on to Torkelson. Hampson is out. And that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still
Wow.
down 3-0.
It's got to be cool to be, you know, Robert Downey Jr. or someone like that and just get invited to do things like that.
Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a ball hammered left field.
Get out.
Ball's carrying.
Oh,
Pulls it in on the warning track. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where
have
to
you
look
been
for his
on any
next
of them?
pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll moves towards it. He makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. In the air, out towards right center. McCarthy on the move. And
Oh,
makes the
that was a
play,
good
and that's
hit.
out number 3. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, Disney ships are pretty competitive, aren't they? With like some of the other
That is a
best cruise
positive
ships.
sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor.
I wouldn't
Sometimes
mind,
the
like for my
defender's there to make
first
a
one,
play.
like I don't think I would mind which one I went on, unless any of them,
In the box now. No balls
unless any
in
of
the
them are
strike.
supposed to suck. But
Base is
like,
empty, 1 away.
I would
Here
be
to the top of the
surprised
9th.
if any of the Disney ones really suck.
And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hates Disney. Why does he hate Disney?
That one the other way and lines out to third.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to
There's a
extend
lot
it.
of Disney
A
haters
shutout
out
in
there.
this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
A lot of politically motivated Disney haters. This was an example of a PlayStation game coming to Xbox. Like, this was a big deal when the show was allowed to be on Xbox. Boom. It's usually the reverse. So, like, most of the games that have been, you know, cross-platform unexpectedly are Xbox games going to PlayStation. That's not slowing down. The PlayStation to Xbox is virtually non-existent other than in games like this. And PlayStation is also apparently slowing down their, like, which is I'm pretty upset about, is PlayStation is apparently going to stop porting their games for PC, maybe, which would really suck because obviously we've gotten a lot of really good mileage out of those PlayStation PC ports. Spider-Man 2, Ratchet and Clank, Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon. There's other ones that I haven't played either that I want to play, like God of War. Anyway, good game. That was a really good platoon pitching effort between my two worst pitchers, starting pitchers, Cobb and Chafin. 0 runs. How many hits? 3 hits? Not bad. Good game. We were wobbly early against that pitcher, and then we settled in. Boom. Port Canaveral complex divided into 10 terminals. Wow. That's huge. All right, I gotta stop. But this was fun. Very fun to get back into baseball, to win 3 good games in a row, and to get it on stream and to hang out and all of that. So good to see you as always, Adam. I'll be back perhaps tonight, if not most likely tomorrow, and we'll dip into some baseball now and then. And look forward to seeing you soon.